issues. Stay! I just want you to stay. There we go. Hope that stays. Okay, so we are outside and it's cold and it's late and I'm sorry. I know I forgot my live stream last week and I'm very sorry about that. There was a lot happening last weekend. So we're just gonna wait a little bit and see if anybody should pop into the live stream with us. We already have one person. Is that you? Hi. Yes, okay. That is you. Am I glitchy at all or
No.
freezing?
Nope.
No? Okay. Shouldn't be any freezing or lagging right now, so. As you guys can see, I have light now.
You've had the light for about 6 or 7 months.
Alright, that's better. It's not so bad. Right? Looks like I contoured the shit on my nose.
As a film guy, I feel like I need to throw a hair light on you.
A what? Oh, for the back. Yeah. And of course, here comes the helicopters.
Alright, I better run. They're here.
Those are just the tour helicopters. You can see it go over. There it is. Every night. Every stinking night. Okay. Oh, did you thumbs it up too?
No. You want me to?
Oh, somebody, oh, okay, yay. Hi! We got more people. Somebody liked the live stream already.
I've come to realize, because I can hear it, is that if I put anything or anything was on this, it sounds like there's banging in the background, like in a warehouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's something to note, that whenever you hear any kind of banging... See, I don't watch my own live streams. I probably should. But if you hear any banging, like, you guys are on a metal table, and so, yeah. Oh, it's Kirby! Are you in one of your clients' rooms? No. Wait, what? Clients? What do you mean? Like for paranormal investigating? No. Sorry, my nose ring keeps like shifting a little bit. Looks a little off. Searching for ghosts. No, no paranormal investigating right now. Just doing a live stream, as I'm trying to do a live stream every Sunday. Every Sunday. Trying to.
Until you return to your regular video.
Yes, until regular scheduled programming ensues. Oh, I kind of like this. My teeth look really white. I like it. I've always had a problem with my teeth being darker. Those helicopters. I know, but still, I hate them so much. Helicopters, man. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we are here today to talk about a lot of stuff because I was not here last weekend. So, I thought you were indoors. No, I am outdoors. I am outside.
Although you should live stream a hunt one day.
No, I have plans. I have plans to do that. I do plan on doing a live stream for a paranormal investigation. Hopefully that is something that we can do at some point this year. I'm really hoping to get a new phone so I can have better live streaming capabilities. So I'm sorry, dear, but it'll be an iPhone. My boyfriend is anti-Mac. Anti-Apple. Oh, but I still love you. Any hoodles. Any questions, Kirby, today? I like how this kind of puts like a white pupil on for me. It's a little trippy.
Told you to use it.
I should. I didn't even think of using this before for a live stream. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I'm sorry.
Anytime when you're talking about like the difficulties you have.
I didn't know you were talking about this. I'm sorry. Communication issues. How's the lag on that?
Well, you just said communication issue.
Oh, okay. So the lag's not too bad. Well, not the lag, but you know,
The delay.
delay. There it is. That's the word. Sorry for my thing that people do. I shouldn't put this in my mouth while doing a live stream, but I'm going to because I just like this candy.
You
Hmm?
gonna do a promo for it?
No, not spons. Come on, let's be real. I don't really get sponsored. The Werther's original, though. At Werther's, if you would like to sponsor me, I will gladly accept, because I love the Werther's original with the chewy center. Oh, so good. I just want to wait for these helicopters to stop going by, too.
Actually,
So,
you can barely hear them, so.
oh, really? Can barely hear the helicopter.
On your broadcast.
Oh, yeah. Jesus, mother of God! What the?
Not whatever.
I would be shocked if you didn't. Thankfully, my boyfriend is kind of being like,
Your monitor.
yeah, my live stream monitor. Oh my God, these helicopters. They're starting to drive me nuts. Hopefully this is the last one because there's been quite a few that's gone over. There's usually about 5 of them. Anywhere from 5 to 7.
Every 10 minutes.
There's another one, so no, I'm wrong.
I'm just watching the timer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they go down to about there and then they turn around. Oh, for the love of Christ!
I got a title for the video. God chick shouts at the helicopters.
Wait, what was it?
God chick shouts at helicopters. God chick shouts at helicopters.
Oh, golf chick shouts at helicopters. That should be the name of this because that's all we've been able to do so far is just yell at helicopters.
Sponsored by Werther's.
Hmm?
Sponsored by Werther's.
Sponsored by Werther's. I wish. I bought like 3 bags of these because they're so delicious. I'm addicted. Now I feel like a grandma because I keep them either in my purse or in my pockets, and I just hand them out to my coworkers. Just very randomly, I just hand it to them, and they're like, "Oh, thank you." Oh, thank you, Kirby, for the helicopter emoji. Salt on the wound, buddy. Salt on the wound. And then there's an airplane way up high. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's it. Is that? Is it though? Or is that the airplane? Or is that another helicopter? I have no idea anymore. I am so lost. Anyway. Okay, 10 minutes in, and so far it's just been about me yelling at helicopters. Isn't that fun? I probably should retitle this after I put it up and, and just name it. Goth chick yells at the helicopters. So anywho, let's see. We are to talk about some stuff. I wanted to actually just do a straight up edited video and everything showing pictures and whatnot about my hair, because I'm sure everybody's like really curious about like why I went back to black. And also why I'm growing my hair out from a pixie. My pixie video has reached over 50,000 views, which is insane to me. And I'm constantly getting new comments on it all the time, and I'm so grateful for it, but at the same time, I'm just like, that video was seriously just on a whim. Like, I just wrote down the points that I wanted to make about like stuff that I experienced when it came to getting a pixie haircut, and I just made the video and threw it up, and it's just constantly being watched. And it was just seriously just out of my personal experience. Once I cut my hair super short, like the way that people treated me and the way that it was different when it came to dealing with my hair and things like that. And so it was really fun to make the video, because I thought it was just very interesting in an observation standpoint, but it ended up being very popular. That's one thing, man. If chokers can just stay in spot and place where they're supposed to. Anyway, first world problems. But yeah, I do miss my pixie haircut. I do. There are days where I wish I could just not have to deal with my hair and just brush it, spray it, and walk out the door. It was like seriously that easy to do my hair some days. And also to wash it was no big deal. I could just put my head under the sink and just wash it, towel dry it. Barely had to use a hairdryer. Like, the hairdryer was seriously just for my bangs. And
you see why guys can get ready in 10 minutes now?
Yeah, I do. I really do. And that was actually one of the first points that I realized, which ironically wasn't a point that I made in that video. Well, no, I think I did. I think I mentioned that, like, getting ready is, like, super easy and fast. I think I did. I should watch that video. It's been a while.
Who watches their own stuff?
Who watches their own stuff unless you're Logan Paul? Anyway,
not Logan Paul.
Sorry, I had to make a shot. I'm sorry. With all the crap that he's done, that, oh my God, it's people in situations like that happen in our world that I personally tend to have very low hopes and standards for us as human beings. If any extreme natural disaster or warfare or anything that should happen, like very minute hope. The internet's finally grown up enough that he's been defunded.
Not completely. From
Kirby. Yeah, not completely. He still has his YouTube channel. He's still able to be monetized. It's just he's not on, like...
And a growing viewership.
Yeah, his viewership still has been growing, too. He's still constantly getting a crap ton of subscribers, which, again, that's why my standards of hope and everything of our survival after anything extreme is, like... you know what? It's more like.
Did you just touch the trash?
I did touch the trash.
Yeah.
It's that low. It is. It's. Yeah. Anyway, humans, man. They're an interesting creature. Anyway, And then the whole thing was Shane Dawson. Like, I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that. It's such... to blatantly edit. Just... I can't. I don't know how Billy D does it. I can't. Humans. I can't. I actually got into a conversation about humans with Paul.
Oh?
Yeah. He actually used to work at Walmart. And he was inventory. Oh yeah, so you know about like coming in like super late, stocking the shelves, and then leaving.
I was part of ICS crew, which is weird because that was my initials, ICS.
Oh.
And it's your job to essentially restock throughout the day.
Oh, he had the night shift.
Yeah.
Well, the graveyard shift.
Yeah, those guys go through hell.
He loved it. He was saying that like he went in at like 8 o'clock at night. Store was pretty much empty, hardly anybody around. Stocked the shelves. By 6 a.m. when everybody's coming in, he's like, "See ya." But oh no, I think we lost Kirby. Oh, I bored him to death. I'm not even really discussing on my live stream, so that could be why. I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been having really weird days lately. But I do want to talk about my paranormal stuff as well. So 16 minutes in, usually from here to when, like 25 minutes, people start joining.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll still wait a little bit before we get into the nitty gritty of stuff. I'll talk about my hair a little bit more. How's that? Jesus Christ, you can really see that part in the center. You can just see how large my forehead is underneath. Fuck.
Stop it.
I hate my forehead. I really do. But I tried brushing it and everything, and my hair just wants to do its own thing. I shouldn't do that. I get lipstick on the back of this, and then I touch the top lip. Okay. And we have another person joining us. Is that Kirby again? It is Kirby. On the crazy side, YouTube has been taking down many accounts recently. They took down a guy who regularly said women have no souls. And I wanted to.
And a guy who was trying to take flat earthers to the North Pole.
Well, that's good. I mean, you know, it's just still like when it comes to Logan Paul, that situation, YouTube really didn't. They missed that marker that they should have hit. You know, like especially when it came to the trending page, that should have never been on the trending page. Never. And anybody, you know, we actually know somebody who actually defends Logan Paul and is like, you know, he made a mistake and blah, blah, blah. And it's like the thumbnail had a dead person on it, and it was very disrespectful for that person's family and just who that person was. And I don't know. It just wasn't well thought out. You know, granted, if it was a mistake or not, he still went through with how far he went through with it. And that's where I cannot agree with it. And I do appreciate that he made the video that he made, but I felt it was like too little too late. Right? Do you agree with that? Kids should be able to make mistakes. YouTubers should not be kids. Yeah. Well, YouTubers should not be kids, exactly. And Logan Paul, I don't know how old he is. Do you? 21 or 22. 21 or 22?
I forget. He's young.
Well, I mean, there you go. I mean, technically, by legal standards, he's not a kid. He's a grown-ass adult, and he can be responsible for his own mistakes, and he needs to be responsible for his own mistakes. Can't be just, you know, carrying around of the, oh, well, he's just a young adult, he doesn't know any better. It's like, you know, if an 18-year-old murdered someone else, which has happened, they're tried as an adult. There's no excuse. And there's even children that were minors that did commit crimes that were tried as adults because of the severity of what they did. And, not saying that, the situation with Logan Paul was one that could be, in comparison to something as serious as murders or whatnot. But it's just definitely a situation of an abuse of power, an abuse of... There are plenty of 18-year-old adults. There are plenty of 82-year-old children. Yeah, no, definitely. But, we don't try people by maturity.
Your daughter's whipping a nay-nay.
Yes. Oh, you lost a tooth?
She lost her crown tooth.
A crowned tooth? Holy cow.
Please don't whip a nay-nay.
My oldest just lost a tooth.
The baby tooth.
Baby tooth, yes. Well, I can't have her in the video, but...
Can I say hi?
Can you what?
Can I say hi?
You can say hi from over there.
Hi!
Ew, it's all bloody.
Well, duh!
Duh. There's a crowned tooth.
Oh, dang it, I just in my hand. There you go.
You know what to do with it.
Your daughter whipped a nay-nay.
She's proud of herself.
Is she gonna dab next?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I hope not.
That's right up there.
I know. She used to do that dab thing a lot. I still don't understand that. These fucking trends like that. What? First off, why is that even a thing? First and foremost, it's so stupid. It's like, what is it? You look like you have Tourette's.
Aren't we from the generation that created the Macarena?
That was a motherfucking dance.
And the Tootsie Roll.
And what?
The train. The Tootsie Roll, the train.
Oh, I never learned that one.
You remember the Tootsie Roll?
I don't remember the Tootsie Roll. But anyway, back on subject. We're getting too far off subject. Isn't that annoying hearing me like twice? Like you're hearing me
as much
hearing...
as I love you, you think it's gonna annoy me?
I would seriously think that would annoy you. Jesus Christ. Oh, we have another person that's joined us. How cool. Might be my own mother. Anyway, more than likely it's my own mother anyway. So, as I was saying, we are not tried by our level of maturity. We are tried definitely more based on mental stability. Actually, I'm your father from Samantha the 1975. You have Jacksepticeye as your icon, so thanks, dear. It's okay. You are not my father, because my father probably doesn't even know who Jacksepticeye is. Jesus Christ, now it doesn't want to stay. Hope that stays. Anyway. No, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Tried on maturity. Yeah. Sanity and intent, judgment, things like that. That's what we are tried on. And so, like, when it comes to Logan Paul, he likes to pull that whole, like, I didn't know any better, blah, 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 a lot. Like, oh, I didn't know this was going to offend anybody. It's like, if you put a couple of seconds of thought into it, you would know that it would offend somebody. I mean, everything offends everybody. Me, being a paranormal investigator, has offended my own sister to the point of her screaming and yelling at me. So, it's always going to offend somebody, and there's always going to be things that happen, and there's common sense that I know is not so common anymore, which is an issue we must address.
What did you say that offended your sister?
I told her I was going into being a paranormal investigator. And that was enough for her to scream and yell at me.
Oh, okay.
Tell me how stupid I was, and I was wasting my life, and I could be spending my time doing better things. Yeah, exactly.
Your sister?
Yes.
What did she do again?
her opinions have since changed because I have things. I'm not ready to like talk about that yet.
How
What?
can I argue with that?
No, what? No, it's just I don't know. I don't know how to get into that. I don't know how to transition
It's called a segue.
or that, but
That actually would have been a perfect segue. But it's gone. Mom's gone.
what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Paranormal investigating into what you're doing now.
Oh, yeah. Anywho. I am so awkward when I get nervous. I'm sorry. There's something that I do want to talk to you guys about and reveal to you guys that I'm a little nervous about it. Laughing at a person's unfortunate way they dealt with things that they were struggling with backlash. No, seriously. What was that? Logan is so egotistical. Oh, yeah, completely. Tell your sister paranormal investigators are just like attorney. Keep them around just in case. No, my sister has since changed her opinion on things. I mean, of course, it was many years ago. I don't really remember exactly when I started being a paranormal investigator. From what I do remember, I believe I am currently in my 9th year of being a paranormal investigator. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know. I could have already been into my 9th year, and I could be coming up on celebrating 10 years. I can't quite remember. But I do know based off of my oldest daughter's age. So that's kind of where I'm going by. Because Leilani was like a baby. We had her in the car seat and everything, and she would go with me into my meetings.
No, okay.
So that's how I remember. But other than that, I don't remember the month. I don't even remember really the time of year. I think it was around the holidays. I don't know. I should see if I could find like old emails. I don't remember the email that I would have used though. I have so many emails, I don't remember.
You're living up to the investigation part.
I'm what?
Living up to the investigation part.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to investigating into myself, as far as like emails and stuff like that, I'm just like, do I have to? Like, but if it's something of interest that I am curious about, I will be online for hours. But yeah, especially when it comes to Jonas Park. That's a mystery in itself. Dun dun dun! That is actually something I plan on making a video about. Is something that's just been driving me absolutely freaking crazy for quite a few months now, consistently, but for years I didn't realize even really was an issue until I started looking into it, and it's such a big issue to where I might even have to make a proposal to the city of Las Vegas. It is that level of insane. So I'll just let that settle in for a moment.
When you do a voice, you look at me for
Because I don't know. I just feel I don't know. I just feel like I'm being really awkward.
Aww, we're Instagram couples.
Oh gosh, but yeah, no, it's something really serious that I think needs to be addressed by the city of Las Vegas.
He's not going anywhere. I don't think they care.
Well, I mean, it's obvious that they don't care, but the fact of the matter is that he is who he is, and he's done what he's done for the city of Las Vegas to be what it is today. So therefore, there should be more acknowledgments for that said person.
Kind of like the plaque at your job that you got yelled at. Yeah.
Let's not bring that up as I'm gonna have that subject today. Yeah, there was a thing that happened at work I got really in trouble for really like right after I was hired, which was a bad move on my part, but I apologized for it. I'm in the clear now. Now I'm just in trouble for something else, which, considering how I'm being punished, reprimanded, I guess would be in a better phrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being reprimanded. Considering in the ways that I'm being reprimanded, it's actually in a very much gentler, kinder way than most jobs here in Vegas. So I'm very thankful for that, and I am not ever going to trash talk about my workplace, because if you stay tuned long enough and for me to get over myself, I will be able to tell you more about my job and actually what it is I do.
I feel like you need to make that its own video.
I should. Well, I mean, I could always just change the subject of this.
Because people have to scroll through to find the subject.
Yeah, suspense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can you tell I have kids and I have to watch these not so great kid movies repeatedly? I mean, Crudes. No, it was Crudes.
Moana's amazing. I don't care what you say.
Moana is amazing. No, I actually still cry at Moana. Every time, whenever it's that ending scene with Moana and Taka, ooh, it gets at the heartstrings, and it makes me get all misty
So not watching
eyed.
Frozen.
Oh no, Frozen! I do always cry
I
at.
will not watch Frozen.
I don't know why, but I always cry at that ending scene with Elsa and Anna. Sister, I wish I had. Kirby asked, "Did you see Coco?" No, I actually
we have
haven't.
3 kids between the two of us. When do we have time?
Yeah, my boyfriend and I, we have 3 kids between the two of us. I have 2, he has 1, and we haven't had the time. I mean, we've recently gotten movie classics. Monsters, Inc. and Toy Story 1 are amazing, from Samantha in 1975.
Classically making us feel old. Awesome.
We just haven't had time to go to the movie theaters with the kids, as we've been getting over being sick. I had the stomach flu. He had a really bad cold that took almost a full month to get over.
More than a month.
More than a month. Yeah, more than a month. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the kid in Toy Story 1 terrified me. Sid? You know, I didn't like Toy Story 1 because of just that, I don't know, the entire family and the kid of Sid. That...
I knew kids like Sid growing up.
Yeah, I think that's what bothered me. I knew kids like Sid.
I loved Sid's room, though, honestly.
You would. With the black lights.
The surrealistic toys.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Oh, like
The legs with the
doctoring up the
fishing
toys.
lines,
Yeah.
The erector spider with the baby head.
Yeah, that was really cool, actually. Yeah, no, I never thought to do that to toys until I saw Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even want to, because I was just like, well, my mom raised me on me playing with her vintage Barbie dolls, so I felt like it's like an importance to not mess with the dolls like that. The dog was scarily badly animated, although 1998, 99, can't remember, that animation would have been pretty great.
I think it was 97.
I thought it was like 94. No. Wait.
I was in junior high, I know that.
I know I was in elementary.
So yeah.
And you are like 6 years older than me.
Yeah, so in first grade I would have been 12, which means 7th grade, so.
Yeah, I would have been 6. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so
90.
oh my god, I was in first grade. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, probably 95 then?
95,
Yeah.
96.
95, 96, somewhere around there. But, no, yeah, I totally agree with you, though. The animation on the dog was absolutely awful, but that was, in the beginning when animation was just awful in general. Whereas animation before then was that stop-motion clay stuff. Now they use supercomputers just to light the characters. Yeah, seriously, just to add lighting.
Actually, that technology was used in Revenant, like the lighting in Revenant, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Leonardo DiCaprio. They actually do fake like lighting in post.
Oh, really? The Incredibles are coming with a sequel. Yes, they are. The Incredibles.
15 years too.
I know. No, The Incredibles coming out. Oh my God. Oh, it's like, why did we have to wait so long? And they didn't even continue like their age or anything along with the time that's been gone. We could be like getting Dash as a dad with his kids being supers, you know, Violet being a mom, you know, it's like.
Actually, I'm really pissed off that we have a Cars 3 and a Planes before we have.
Yeah, Cars 3, Planes and everything. Also, Shrek, Happy or Terrified. I can't decide my emotion on that. What? There's another Shrek movie? Or are you talking about the musical? Wait, no, the musical's been around for a while.
Yeah.
So, is there another Shrek movie coming out? I didn't know this.
Tell us, Sam. Tell us.
Yes, Sam, tell us. Sometime in the year 20s, so 2020 something. Jeez.
I'm good.
This is why we need like either another phone or a tablet with us so we can look this shit up as we are doing this live stream.
Yeah, Shrek got incrementally worse.
Yeah, Shrek was not that great. At that point, it will be a reboot. I wonder if maybe they would be doing a reboot on it. I hope not.
I think that'd be the first like major animation reboot they've done.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, we're getting Toy Story 5, aren't we? Toy Story 4.
Is there a Toy Story 4?
There's another Toy Story in the works.
Oh. I guess there's another Toy Story in the works. I didn't know that.
You saw the theory that the girl that Andy left the toys with was Boo older, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, that's Boo when she's gotten older.
I am Rumpelstiltskin. Oh God, the one with Rumpelstiltskin, that was bad. That was really bad. Oh my God. I learned something about Jose. I'll have to tell you off the live stream because it's not PG. It's not PG. Okay. I think I'm stalling enough, but I'm so nervous to talk about
I think it should
this.
make it its own video. Like,
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just make it into its own video when it comes to my job, my workplace, what I do?
I think it deserves its own.
My boyfriend said it deserves its own video.
And its own, like, media, you can like, it deserves its own amount of attention, considering where it is.
Make it into its own video, says Kirby. It looks like so far. We'll see what Sam says. We gotta wait for Sam.
So far, 2 out of 3. Hey, Rumpel, what do you think? Dedicate your life.
Dedicate your life to
She
it.
has.
Wait, about my job or? Oh yeah, no, yeah, my job is like my dream job, like seriously. I guess that's why, yeah, it does kind of deserve its own video, its own moment, because it is definitely my dream job. So I guess it would be appropriate to do its own video for it. Hate it when you make sense.
You mean always? You always hate me?
You don't always make sense.
That, no.
Like the way you were typing yesterday. Jesus Christ.
I read it. I didn't see what I typed wrong.
It was weird. It was like Ken and we slept something or other, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, are you drunk? Like, did you drink or did you get a hold of your mother's weed or something? Like,
no, I was getting ready
Smoke
to
the
put
catnip?
Harley to bed because your mom said that you were asleep when you hadn't even gotten home yet.
yeah, I'm still sorry about that. Okay, so we lost somebody, whether it be Sam or Kirby. I do not know. My heart is broken. Oh my god, that song turned 20 years old!
What song?
My heart will go on and on. Yes, I sing badly. Don't judge me. I'm purposely singing badly because I can't sing publicly. I'm not going to do it on camera, of course. Actually, I'm glad that my phone slipped a little bit because I'm going to do something off camera that I would totally be demonetized for.
But it's legal here.
It is legal. It is legal. No, I actually found out because Jeffree Star, he invited La Ganja, and they smoked weed together. They did a whole video on it, and they all talked about how it's legal in the state of California and everything.
You just mentioned it, you're suddenly demonetized.
That's true, but they were because they were smoking it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
They got demonetized. So I'm gonna do this off camera. Am I out of the frame?
You're 6 second delay, so I don't know. Did the 2000s just not have anything to do with that? That's not true. Emo music, Taking Back Sunday.
2000s actually did have some really good music. Eminem, yeah, didn't really pick up until 2000s. Sorry. But yeah. That fucking... I hope that's not the start of another cycle of helicopters. Fuck. But yeah, Eminem, NSYNC was still going. NSYNC was actually growing in their popularity.
Well, they reached their main mass in 98, right around the time Spice Girls.
It was 98 to like 2003.
Well,
so they had a good run. They really did.
Not as much of a run as
Oh, fuck you!
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Backstreet Boys.
No, they had a good run in rehab.
What?
You remember them having to cancel like 2 tours because AJ had to go to rehab?
No, I didn't know that. Yeah, Kirby, thank you for the helicopters. Yeah. They are so annoying here. It's like early in the morning, in the afternoon, and then again at sunset, and then again after the sun goes down. They do the nighttime scenery all the way until I think about like 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
because I think that's when the stratosphere turns off their lights.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the stratosphere turns off their lights, that's when they stop doing the helicopter tours at night. So I think it's like around 1. Is it 8:36 over there? It is 8:37. So yeah, it would have been, when you asked that, it was probably 8:36. But
Where are you at, Gerb?
Yeah, what time zone are you in, Kirby? Or what's your state, if you are comfortable with answering that? You don't have to talk about where you live.
The time zone would be
Specifics.
more vague.
Time zone would be more vague, but if you don't mind saying the state, you can say the state. Right now, I'm in South Dakota. South Dakota. Where's South Dakota? Oh, yeah, by Minnesota.
Just lost your viewership. in
I
Minnesota.
probably did. I'm sorry. My parents actually wanted to move to Minnesota when I was younger. I was 17, and they wanted to move somewhere cold and north and small towns, and I did not want to. Minnesota. From Kirby.
You gotta throw an H in there.
Minnesota. Don't you know?
Oh yeah, that's right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They do the A. too.
Well, I know, eh?
Yeah, they're so close to Canada, they gotta do the 8.
Don't you know?
Oh, that's a fancy snow shovel right there, yay?
Oh yeah, I got it down at 5 and dime there.
Now that's a good story.
Oh, the best. I got a grill from there the other week.
I was about to.
We're gonna watch the Vikings game a little bit later, eh? Have a cold one.
I'm so sorry. I hope we're not offending you, Kirby. The Minnesota is more of a Polish influence than a Canadian one. That's true. That's true.
That explains where they're constantly cold and never want to move.
Wow, babe. I don't control his mouth. I'm sorry. Can they hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear yourself?
Yep.
That's why you like the delay, so you can hear yourself.
No,
I love you.
I'm just
teasing.
trying to hold back the dirty joke when you said I don't control his mouth. To the tip of my tongue.
Jesus Christ, babe. Anyway. So yeah, this is actually just a fun live stream. I'm enjoying this. Very cash.
Not as fun as the one when I was cooking and you were live streaming.
That was fun too. Starting the 22nd, if lawmakers had the guts this time, all Minnesota passports will not work for flights. What?
Why not? And why would it take guts?
Driver's license, not passports.
Oh, that's not nationwide.
Yeah, in Nevada we have to get the, what do they call it?
The federal driver's license or ID.
Or like official ID or something like that.
Stupid. I have to actually have to get Harley a picture because she has to get her passport updated.
Yeah, I don't have the. Oh no, it's called the real ID. The real ID. That's what they're doing for Nevada. Is they call it the real ID, where it's basically just as good as a passport, supposedly, from what they say. I don't know how true that is, and I don't know what that means.
It's not, but they require a passport in order for you to actually get it.
No, they said second, any kind of second ID, so that can be, anything that qualifies as that. That's not just, a passport. Minnesota has a law that says lawmakers cannot implement the real ID. Oh.
Well, there you go. But that's good for if you're leaving Minnesota, but will that hold in a state that does allow the real ID? So say if you're in a flight departing Minnesota, they don't require it, but if you're going back to Minnesota from another state, will they hold you?
I think that's where they would have to keep their passports with them. Like their passport then becomes that ID.
Okay.
Right? Kirby, you can correct me if I'm wrong there. Oh, shit, that's right. I'm using my cigarettes. This is gonna suck. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's get this back to the way it was. I'm assuming that, Kirby, you're currently writing a book. Yeah. Passports used to be needed just for international flights. The federal government saying they don't recognize them as IDs for other states. That's interesting.
Hey, lawyer side of Tumblr, what do you think?
Let's not invite Tumblr to this.
Aww.
I used to be on Tumblr. I know those kind of people.
Oh, I love the nerd Tumblr though. Especially science side of Tumblr.
The trolls on Tumblr are vicious.
The trolls on YouTube are vicious.
Yeah. Trolls on YouTube are vicious. But trolls on Tumblr, they're nasty.
That's because you get porn on Tumblr too.
I was gonna respond with something, but I figured I shouldn't. Not on a live stream.
You can pick a fight during the live stream.
No, I was gonna mention a certain individual.
Which certain individual?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
A certain individual that we both know
Mm-hmm.
purposely has a Tumblr for those reasons.
Your soulmate?
No, not her. No. Sorry, Kirby, I missed it.
Tumblr has exactly two kinds of people: the soft ones, and the people who pretend to be tough.
Ah, yes.
That's the internet in general.
Yeah, that's internet in general. There's the really kind and really smart ones too. You know, there are some really smart people on the internet, and then you have the smart people that are just assholes, and then you have people who are just assholes, and then you have dumb people who are assholes, and those are fun. They are. They are fun. I love you. I love people watching. That is definitely a guilty pleasure that's kind of weird. And huh?
You voyeur.
What do you mean?
Voyeur is somebody who likes to watch other people, usually in a sexual situation.
What?
You've never heard of voyeur? You've never heard of
No, you're calling me one?
Yeah.
No.
Because you like to people watch.
No, I like to people watch like at Starbucks or at the mall. Like, or just in general, just watching them walk down the street.
Is that when you practice your Steve Irwin accent?
In my head. It's actually more like that
You want to know if Instagram has a lot of trolls, by the way.
If Instagram.
Yep.
Does Instagram have a lot of trolls? Not in my personal experience. I mean, I have had trolls. Not saying that I've somehow mysteriously avoided those. Of course I've had trolls. I say though, the trolls, when it comes to Instagram, it's not so much that there's trolls, but there's a lot of ad people, like bots and things. So they'll comment on your shit trying to promote themselves all the time, and I'm always deleting them and blocking them, and they'll tag me in giveaways, fake giveaways, obviously, like ridiculous ones of like giving away like iPhones or whatever. And it's like, all you have to do is go to our website and, you know, follow us and like us and blah, 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 and post this picture. And it's like, it's such a scam. And really, it's just for them to hack into your stuff and see if you have a credit card in your accounts and things like that. But anyway, yeah, that's the only problem I regularly have when it comes to Instagram. But of course there's trolls on Instagram. There's trolls everywhere. You can post a picture and have a popular hashtag on there and create a lot of attention on yourself, and people would just be like, they'll say really nasty shit of like, you know, like, ew, you're so fat, or oh my god, your face is ugly, and you know, just childish shit like that. And it's really annoying because I do have to give props to the YouTube trolls, because they are like, they try to go for your gut, whereas Tumblr just goes below the waist. They go below the belt a lot on Tumblr because there's, like, I don't know, I guess it's just that whole kind of no filter place where they just feel more comfortable to be that much more vile. And YouTube, of course, there are some really horrible people on there. Not saying that there's not an extreme, because there is, of course. But it's just like the ones on Instagram are just so childish in comparison. It's just like, you don't have to go far to educate yourself on some real insults.
Just look up Jimmy Carr.
Oh, Jimmy Carr. Oh, God. Okay, if you guys do not know who Jimmy Carr is, look him up, especially if you like comedy. Holy cow, he is mean and awesome and so funny. And here we go again with the helicopter right above us. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, fucking hell.
For fuck's sake. Oh, he's brilliant. He is brilliant. Okay, if you don't like dark humor where, like, it's controversial, I guess, that would be a good way to say it. If you don't like that, then you won't like Jimmy Carr. But if you are into, like, pretty messed up jokes...
Thinking of Jody, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Is that where you got it?
No, just what's your stance on?
Yes, I know the joke.
No, just that's why I'm laughing right now, because it just popped into my head when you said it. Controversial and offensive. Alright, to catch everybody up, there's a joke where somebody in the audience asks Jimmy what his stance is on midget porn. What was his answer, babe? Well, here, what? Just answer. This is your live stream. What's your stance on midget porn?
I don't want to say it.
You might as well.
I don't want to say it. A deep lunge. I'm going to hell in so many different religions. We can barely see it. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. I'll be sure to send this to Jody.
No. You would timestamp it too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we lost a viewer. That's how fucked up it was. Oh my God. Was it Sam or was it Kirby? Did we lose Kirby? Kirby, just wave or something.
Oh, you don't miss Sam?
I miss Sam. I miss Rarsum. Rarsum cat was Rarsum. Oh, okay, we gained another viewer. I'm sorry. I'm just like... Oh, God, that was bad. That was so bad. I'm so sorry. In case if it's somebody brand new. Oh, wait, no, they left. Never mind. Fuck them. Oh, my live streams are getting worse. Hey, Kirby, you're still with us. Do ghosts wish they did things differently once they die?
Well, I'm pretty sure the moment they died, that's an absolute yes. I shouldn't have zigged. I should have zagged. I really did take
that's a really good question, Kirby. As far as I know, when it comes to paranormal investigating, I don't think I've ever asked a question like that before. That would be interesting to ask. next time. I'll have to keep a note on that. Because, I mean, the one time that I did have a paranormal investigation where I came across a very intelligent entity that was actually able to respond to questions through a means of answering yes or no, that was fascinating. That was absolutely amazing to me because it was not answering us unless we asked a question. So, like, any kind of possibilities of logical explanation of, because it was through the flashlight test where you take an older flashlight where you have to twist it on to twist it off, and we had it set to where if you barely touched it to turn it, it would turn on, barely touched it again to turn it the other way, it would turn off. And we set it down, explained how we wanted it to answer us through a series of yes or no questions by turning the light on and then turning it back off. So that was our system that we had, and so, like, after every time it answered us, we asked it to, turn the light off for us. And there was actually one time where we forgot to ask it to turn the light off, and the light stayed on until we said, I'm sorry, could you turn the light off so we can ask you another question? And the light turned off. And you could actually see, when I was recording it, because I was the camcorder person, you could actually see the head of the flashlight turning while the rest of the flashlight stayed still. That was the most amazing part of the evidence that I was personally able to capture. That was really cool. Now, through that, we found out that they were a male, that they worked at that place, and that they were security, but they were also a police officer, and I believe they were between 30 and 40 years of age.
So why hasn't this made into a video?
Because, oh yeah, that's right, this hasn't been made into a video yet. Because that's one of my most amazing paranormal investigating experiences that I haven't made the video yet. I've been planning on doing it, but then I found out I got demonetized for just mentioning the swingers joint that I investigated at. That video got demonetized. So I've been trying to figure out a way how I can talk about it while still being monetized. But I also wanted...
Just don't mention the location.
Yeah, but I also wanted to talk about the other location that I had where... I don't want to say it because I'm not going to say it in the video that I'm going to make about it.
You know what you should do? You should make the video and then not mention where it is, and then make a quick 2-minute video as a follow-up as to the locations. That gets demonetized. And then the one with all the information doesn't.
I mean, I could, but...
It's a workaround.
It is a workaround, but I just don't want to mention the location because... excuse me, I just burped. The manager of that facility no longer works there because of us doing the investigation there. And so because of that,
So
I just don't want to be hit by anything legal.
You went there in the manager's position, manager's permission to begin with, right?
The manager at the time, yes.
Yes, so then they can't get you in legally. You got permission from manager of the premises. What are they going to do? Fire him again? He's gone.
Yeah, but I want to be able to go back, is the thing. And I don't want to, by mentioning it, make bad stances with them where they would possibly somehow recognize me if that were a situation. If the legal system works, let it work.
I think we've shown the legal system doesn't really work.
Yeah, the legal system doesn't really work. Let's be real here, Kirby.
But then reach out to the current management, see if they'd be willing, and if they're not willing, then do a video about what happened there. If they are willing, then keep the location anonymous.
I have to go all the way out there. It's far. That would be like a whole day worth of going out there. Just
far though. Make the phone call. We gotta work to follow my patches.
No, it's just, it's awkward. It's very like, hey, I've investigated your facility before. Don't know if you were okay with that back in the time.
Or is this the one out there?
It's the
Lodge?
yeah.
Oh. I was
But yeah.
planning on taking you there for a vacation, for a staycation.
I want to.
I miss it there. Oh God, I would bring so much equipment with me. I'm sorry.
Just throw the romance right out the window.
Throw the romance out the window. Bring in the EMF meters. Yeah, no, that is like my dream thing is to.
Yeah, our overnight bag would look vastly different. I'll tell you that right now.
It really would. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to stay there again because actually, when I stayed there for my sister's wedding, I didn't know that it was haunted, and I had all kinds of weird things happen that night that I remember. I didn't think that place was haunted because first off, I didn't think it was very old because it doesn't really look that old, and not only that, it just never dawned on me that that place could be haunted. And I was hearing footsteps in the hallways, and we'd open the door. There was nobody around. There were times where we actually had the door open. We were looking out the hall, and we were hearing footsteps as if they were coming right in front of us. And that was fun. That was really cool. I remember that. And there was also weird things that were happening, too. I can't really remember. But there were some weird things that were happening. But I remember being freaked out like the whole night where I was a little scared, but at the same time I was really intrigued. And I was also really excited for my sister's wedding the next day. But yeah, actually no, I stayed the night that she got married. That's what it was. Because we were all going to drive home, and I was tired. I didn't want to. But then once my parents left, that's when I started hearing like the footsteps in the hallway and everything, and I was getting a little freaked out. And there was just, I remember something fell in the bathroom very randomly at one point too. It was fun. It was interesting. And then when I went up there for that investigation, I was like, should have known I'd be coming back here one day. And then I almost got stuck up there. That was fun. Yeah, that was another part of the story. That was interesting. That was a lot of fun and just crazy. The stuff that I found out about that place is freaking amazing. There was also the other place that I was mentioning about the experiment. But yeah, those two are definitely. How'd you get stuck? It started snowing. And we didn't have four-wheel drive or tire chains. Snow chains for the tires. That's what I meant to say. But, yeah. So we almost got stuck up there. But I'll get into more details about it when I do that video, because that is a really very interesting story, because it was just an interesting night. It was a very interesting night. Were there any twin girls down the hall? Somebody's seen The Omen.
Wrong movie.
What?
Shining.
Shining?
The Shining.
No, wasn't there? No, there was.
No, you want to bet? We can Bela Lugosi this bet again.
No, okay, you're probably right with The Shining.
The Omen involves Damien, a child who's a child.
Yes, but wasn't there twin girls?
The two twins were the girls from The Shining, and the young kid on his little tricycle going through the hallways.
Oh, see, I thought that was The Omen. No. Because I saw The Omen, and then I haven't seen The Shining all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of The Shining. I haven't seen it complete. I know I need to see it complete, but sorry.
Are you explaining your way out of this?
No, I'm just I'm explaining like as to like why I probably got them confused. Because I have seen The Omen. Mm-hmm. I have.
The Omen is about the
I've
devil.
seen. I know. I've seen the original and I've seen the remake. Mm-hmm. That same day that I had my hair colored. But I could have sworn that was you. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Come play with us, Sarah.
Okay. Is The Omen good?
No.
Sakura.
No.
The original is pretty. Oh, Saki, come here.
I don't want her to bang the table.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry if that if any headphone wears. But yeah, no, the original it's okay. I mean, it's an old movie, so you got to keep that in mind when you watch it. It's a little weird in some spots where it's kind of just like cheesy, but not.
It's a 70s movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's a 70s movie, so you got to keep that in mind. But the remake just seemed like it was trying too hard. You know, like they were trying just too hard. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not good, if that makes sense. It could have been better. It could have been way better. They could have left it alone. I'm not one for remakes. I'm really not one for remakes.
Even if it's it.
Fuck that movie. Both of them. I love Tim Curry. Saki, really? Love Tim Curry. But did not love him in the original It and whatever the fuck this guy's name is now for the new It. I don't care. I just... I don't like clowns. It is confirmed. I do not like clowns. I do not like clowns. And I work with clowns. I talk about that almost every tour.
No,
like,
I'm sure.
I've earned my secret passageway. I've earned it.
You still use the story?
No, not so much. I just tell them that I really don't like it, and I've been through there about at least 10 times.
No, ICP killed the clown industry.
ICP killed the clown industry? That's fucked up.
He just said Stephen King killed the clowning industry. No, ICP did.
No, John Wayne Gacy did.
No, John Wayne Gacy killed kids.
Wow, babe.
Can I have your button?
Yeah, I think you've earned it. Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yay!
The hell is wrong with you? Don't poke yourself. Jesus Christ. You're wanting to get up there with Jimmy Carr, aren't you? Yeah. Jesus. Maybe we do need Jesus. Holy hell. Oh, God. I apologize for this live stream. I don't apologize, really, actually. Sorry, not sorry. No, okay, so... Okay. You know what? I will explain why I'm going to make a video talking about my job. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm just going to explain why. I'm going to reveal it. Not in this video, but...
How long into this are we?
An hour 15 almost. Well, I wanted this to be an extra long one because I wanted to make up for last week.
I'm just saying, it's an hour 15 before you get to the meat of the matter.
Well, because I was just going to let it be, but somewhere I have a Buddhist text that describes different layers of hell in their detail.
Well, don't let the Chinese find out. What? They burn it.
Anyway. That's actually something... Oh, sorry. Well, then here, actually, while I'm a little bit out of frame, I'm going to do a little something here. But...
What?
I do know a lot about Buddhism and everything. I didn't know that they had their own hell.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, I think I did. I think I did know. I don't know the details. That's what it is. What?
You dropped a cigarette.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, shit. I did. I whipped it out with so much vigor.
She's still here, I promise.
Yeah, still here. It's just my box of cigarettes is actually what's helping prop up my camera, my phone. I think there's a cold one, and a burning one, and a painful one. Oh!
Yeah, UTIs suck.
You're not going to be allowed on my live streams anymore. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's something I actually never thought to look into. I didn't think that they had a hell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting, yeah. Learn something new every day. Actually, I know that there's like dog demons and like fox demons and everything. I do know that they represent certain bad aspects, like the fox being the thief. I don't really know what the dog is, but yeah, it's like I haven't looked into that part. I should.
But you didn't know about Buddhist hell.
Yeah. Does that say something about me that like I didn't look? He just called me a weeaboo.
I know that look. I'll make a bet on the couch.
I love you.
I love you.
Anywho.
So, I know about the, 9 circles of hell. A lot of people call it the 7 circles of hell, but it's 9.
Circles of hell, not including purgatory, and that's according to Dante.
I gotta turn the notifications off for another hour. 1 hour, okay. There we go. Sorry.
Dante Alighieri, who was a writer of Catholic poetry in the 1400s.
I do know a lot of the depictions of hell, that like the ideas of hell that we have now were actually from artwork, not so much by scriptures or anything. It was just definite by like interpretations from artists.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I do know. So, because hell's never really described, right? It's just like a place of
It's described
punishment.
as the common grave of all mankind, which is why Jehovah's Witnesses believe that hell is just you being dead and never coming back.
Well, there you go. And see, that to me would be hell. That would be. And that, like I told you, like how that the one thing I cannot grasp as an understanding to is atheism, or even just a straight up belief that once you die, that's it. You just die. And it's just like my brain just can't wrap around that.
That's actually, I think that's the fourth or fifth circle of hell in Dante's The Inferno.
Which is just nothingness.
It's where atheists go. Atheists never come back. Epicurus was the grave they visited. Epicurus was a philosopher in Greece who was put to death for his philosophies going counter to what the emperor felt was necessary. A lot of people believe Epicurus, his beliefs were like living a luxurious life, but his was living a life of happiness. He wrote a letter saying, "Send me a block of cheese so that I may feast whenever I like." He found happiness in surrounding himself with people he cared for and enjoying small things. But he was also an atheist, so in the Inferno, they visited his grave and said that it will never open because he didn't believe in God, and so he's going to stay there and only know darkness.
Interesting.
I read it.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's fascinating. I love having these conversations. I can talk about religion and learn about religion and beliefs, and especially when it comes to like heavens and hells around the world. Mm-hmm. I find that absolutely fascinating. I can watch religious documentaries all day. I find it absolutely fascinating. Oh yeah. Gotta get Harley's air mattress. All right, yeah, so I love talking about this shit. Sorry. I can talk about this all day. I really can. I wonder how thinking the universe doesn't care about you feels different than thinking your soul matters to the fate of the universe.
No, one is kind of an abstract version of nihilism. And
yeah.
The other one is predestination, where you think that you are part of God's plan, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I do have my own theories that, like, things are just already pre-written. It's like the butterfly effect. Like, kind of like how you and Kari talk about, like, how, like, if you go down each certain path,
that's
certain path...
theory. Like, every decision you make branches into a new possibility of a universe.
Okay.
Where there's parallel universes, that's multiverse theory. My personal theory is that we are the same to the grand scope of the universe as atoms are to us.
Okay.
Like if you look at the size and scope of the universe and all the galaxies and everything, we're about the size of an atom. In comparison to that. So, like, we may affect change the same way that atoms through catalysts affect change in the universe and through reality.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're sentient atoms.
Okay. That's interesting. That is something that I found interesting when I was watching this video about how small we are in the universe, and like the furthest photo that we've ever captured.
Yeah.
Like all the way down to like where we are, or like even like dirt and everything, and you know, it's like it just keeps going out further and further and further, and it seriously looks like.
Well, we only passed Pluto 2 years ago.
No, they had photos from like further than that.
Taken from further, or the ones that we took here that are further out?
I think it's like I don't quite know. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how those photos were taken or anything, but I do know that it was just showing photos of like further and further out. And to me, by the last photo, it looked like a microscope of like a micro photo of like germs or like, you know, like microscopic thing. Farthest thing we've gone. There we go. Haha. The farthest thing we've checked and out into the universe just made it outside the bubble made by solar flares. Not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just. I'll see if I can find the video, and I'll try to put it in the link in the description below this video after it's already up and everything. I'm gonna try to put that in here for you, Kirby, for you to see it, because again, I don't know how they did the photos, but like the furthest one out, like we seriously, like it looked like a very super microscopic picture of germs and like, or like microscopic organisms.
Well, was it a computer rendering or was it an actual photograph?
Supposedly it was an actual photograph.
Because I know that there's a lot of scale rendering.
I don't know if it was computer rendering. It might have been. It didn't look like it. And it said like, it even gave like the description of each photo, like, and who was it courtesy of taking it. But yeah, it was just a very fascinating photo, and it just made me feel like that we were like in that sense of like just like a very super microscopic atom inside of what could be, you know, a piece of dust, you know, could be, you know, just, you know, something like that. And that just like, it blew my mind and kind of changed my way of thinking a little bit. But it doesn't change my viewpoints on spirituality. And why are there probably not aliens again? Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I totally believe in aliens. We are not the only intelligent life out there. Hell
giving
no.
us way too much credit.
Yeah, giving us way too much credit. Way too much. I actually do feel like we are a very stupid creature in this vast universe. I don't know if I say that we are the youngest, but I do feel that we are definitely very young as far as the rest of the universe. It's like, I really think it's very ignorant to think that we are the only ones out there. I actually, like, I have a hard time having conversations with people once I find out that they seriously believe that we are the only ones. It's like, so you have a dog? It's like, I don't know what to say after that. When we meet the aliens, a fourth of us will want to become them, and a fourth of us will think they're evil and immoral. Well, of course. I mean, you have these people that believe that soap operas are real, or that like TV personalities are their best friends and they're a part of what they're seeing on television, whether it be fictional or one of those, you know, reality shows, which are still technically fictional. Let's be real. But there are definite people out there that I'm sure believe in the whole Hollywood viewpoint of aliens, that they are all evil and they're all out to kill us. And so that's where that's why I have reasons to believe why we will never come in contact with aliens.
I think when we bump into a superior species, it's going to be the same situation as when conquistadors found Native Americans.
Yeah.
Or when we find insects. They're that much more advanced than us.
Well, I mean, but in my sense too, that they are that much more advanced than us, that they know that we are another living organism and we don't need to be experimented with. You know, it's not something for us to be tested on or whatever.
That's hoping for a level of
empathy.
Yeah, that is really, when it comes to ambitious creatures, you probably aren't going to find. You don't become a very intelligent and advanced race by being unambitious.
And see, that's where I feel that, again, our human selves are incapable of processing and comprehending that there is a possibility of there being a super intelligent race of another living being out there that could also be incredibly empathic and sympathetic and everything, and you know, like, that's not for us to say, that's not for us to determine, and that's, you know, it's something that's beyond our comprehension. I feel some of us have a hard time with our own multiculturalism. That's a hard word to say, sorry. Imagine the customs and morals of another species being debated. If you already said that, my connection's kind of shaky.
Very close.
Sorry, damn helicopters. Yeah, kind of close. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no, we're down to one.
I think
Well,
it's
Kirby said his connection's kind of shaky.
I was gonna say it's about that time anyway.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have another Bella meltdown.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, that's alright. Kirby, if you come back to this and you see the end of the video, I'm sorry that we didn't get to stay for you to come back. Thank you so much again for joining another live stream. I love seeing your username and everything whenever you come back. It's like, oh, hey, Kirby's here. We're going to have an awesome conversation. So yeah, I think we did have a really awesome conversation, and sorry for those of you that came to find out the reveal of my workplace. I am going to make a separate video. I do have to work tomorrow, but I am off 2 days in a row, so I will be able to definitely record and edit and get that up. Oh, Kirby, I think maybe you joined us back. Hopefully you did. Hope your connection's a little bit better. But yeah, we're going to be ending this live stream. Thank you. If that is you, Kirby, thank you for joining this live stream. You're awesome. I think we had a really awesome conversation. Oh, and there's another person that joined. Oh no, right when we're ending. I'm ending the live stream. I'm sorry, but thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for joining. This was an awesome conversation. Oh my god, there's another person. What the hell? What's happening? Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, so I do have to go though. Thank you guys for everything, and thank you for us getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. We are so close. It is insane. And yeah, if I do get 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing another live stream as soon as I find out. But be sure to swear at those helicopters. Hell yeah! Fucking hell!
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake! Alright, you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, yin-yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I love you guys. Thank you for joining this live stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys, if not Wednesday, or Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I will see you once we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm nervous. I don't know why. Mwah. Bye, guys. Ah.